What's up, coin people? Hello to everyone. Good evening, ladies and gents. Hope everyone's doing swell. Oh, Jacob, my pleasure, sir. I'm actually excited about it. I'm glad a lot of you are excited about it too. When I did the video, I knew that there was gonna be like one or two people that were gonna just be like all sorts of negative about it. I'm like, I called it. I'm like, how could you be negative about something like this, man? I just do not understand. I don't. But in any event, this is coming. It's going to be a real thing. It's going to be the golden goose egg chase of 2026 and beyond. I don't think it's going to be any better or any cooler than it is going to be this year. Yeah, they want the participation trophy and they want the first place trophy, but they're not willing to work for it. Because the people that bark the loudest, they're the ones that don't go actively looking for it. Like they don't go to the banks. They don't, build and develop relationships with their banking professionals to get some of these roles and boxes. I mean, come on now. That's how you do it. It blows my mind how much lack of common sense there is in this world when it comes to stuff like that, and coin collecting no less. I mean, this is at the end of the day, it's a hobby. That this is a temporary thing in our lives because we are temporary custodians of these coins. 50 years from now, it won't matter because all the coins that we handle today are going to end up in someone else's collection. Probably tenfold. So what does it matter? For me, this hobby is an outlet. I've had a rough day. Guess what? I'm gonna go sit and look through some coins, even stuff that I've looked at 10 million times, and it's gonna be awesome. I love the history that's embroiled with these shiny little discs of silver or clad or gold or whatever the case may be. At the end of the day, I don't take it personally, and nobody else should have to either. We're all in this together, unless you don't want to be in it together. No, no, Jacob, you're absolutely right. Tater Swift, how are you? Rick Grimes. Okay, guys, here pretty easy tonight. Okay, there's nothing extraordinarily expensive. I think we're gonna buck and go just about everything. Uh you're gonna see just an absolute plow of coins that are in these two by twos. We're giving all those away tonight. We have 20 of them set up. Usually we come in at about 15, but we're gonna stay on live for as long as it takes to give away all 20. We're gonna be doing that again this Friday. Now, Friday is the bigger show. So if you want like bigger inventory and all that great stuff, Friday is your show. We're gonna be giving away between 30 and 40 items, and we have a buyer giveaway, a pretty epic one that I can't wait to do. Um, so something to keep on the lookout for. Now, Friday's show is predicated 100% to graded coins. There's no raw coins. This show, however, we are going to be selling raw coins. However, here's the good news for a lot of you. It's that these are relatively inexpensive. We had parted out a stunning Roosevelt dime set. We are going to buck and go all of the 1946 to 1964 silvers, and then we're going to sell off the couple of albums after that, and then whatever they go for is whatever they go for. Now let's talk a little bit about what I put in the buy now store that is available. Let's see who wins this first giveaway. Again, we are giving away at the minimum 20 items, and this one's going for just Lakis. I guess that's 7 6 17 420. There you go, my friend. You got the first one up there. And by the way, we got these P&D sets of the Enduring Liberty halves that we're going to be giving away all night long. Surprisingly, this 2 coin set still selling for like 10 to 15 bucks. So there you go. We ended up breaking a mid bag of these, looking for that mint air. And while we didn't find any, which is okay, we had a lot of fun doing it. So raw coins tonight, inexpensive, relatively inexpensive stuff, I would say, especially when they started just $1. I mean that was a pretty good deal. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for popping on by. Again, at the minimum, we're giving away 20 items this evening. P&D sets of the new 2026 half dollars. Again, they're like $10, $15 still online. I think they're going to stay like that. These things have pretty good staying power. Um, so here is what I put in the buy now store. Okay, we have these rare date Sacagawea US Mint rolled dollars here. We have a 2001 P with toned enders. So that is in the buy now store. That's a tougher date. Anything after the year 2000 is the mintage just kind of like falls off the edge there. Here's one of the lowest vintage Sacagawea dollars. They had 2.3 million made, 2004 Philly full roll. So I put that in the buy now store. I know some of you like rolls. By the way, the mintage of this business strike 2004 Philly is lower than the proof issue of the same year. How crazy is that? And the same for this one here too, 2004D, another low mintage key of the series. We put this one to buy now store. And our deal of the day, we ended up acquiring some of these 2025 West Point Silver Eagles. These are the laser engraved privy types. I think they only made what 100,000 or 125,000 somewhere around there. These are NGC graded Proof 70 Ultra Cameo early releases. They have the Premier Select tag on them, which is a rare label type. And we have this on special for only $199, so it's probably 200. For whatever reason, it won't let me do 199. It bumps it up to 200, but it's priced lower than any other one that you could get on the market. And it's early releases. It's in this label by NGC with PSS. We got three of them. All right. Those are a great buy, and they are probably about 60 $70 under market right now. So it's a pretty good one to get there if you guys are interested. All four of those are in the buy now store as of right now. The rolls I would say probably won't last through the night. And the Silver Eagles, if you're a big Silver Eagle fan, you're a big collector, these are awesome. And the price is just right. Mr. Matthews, you're not too late. You are not too late. You came at the right time. Indigon, what's happening? Good to see you. These are they call it the laser engraved. So it's pretty much kind of like a test or a tester pattern type of coin to demonstrate the laser privy or the laser engraving technology, which is what they used on the Navy, the Army, and then what's the other one, Marine Corps. And they're going to do that in the future, which allow them to pack in a lot more design, and it's meticulous and it looks awesome. Yeah, so these are low mintage right here. Um, they're going to be a great get, and those things are just going to go up in time. We don't have a promo code. We do have the rewards system So as you buy items, you can unlock tiers. If you're a brand new signer onto the platform and you got that $15 sign up whatever when you say sign up the $15 off, that comes off automatically. You don't need to do anything. There's no promo code. Mr. Terry, hey brother. Hey, thank you for your purchase too, by the way. Paul, I have a couple different scopes here tonight. I'm just using my iPhone. It actually does a pretty good job. But aside from that, if I have to use like a scope to look at like varieties and things, I have an what is it called, Andon Star, which is available on Amazon. I generally don't like using scopes. I usually use a magnifier. I have a 10 times and a 30 times power. The 30 times is a little bit overkill, but it works in certain instances. Um, but I like to train my eyes to use a regular loop because when you go to say like coin shows, you can't take your microscope with you because you got to plug it into a laptop and all that stuff. And how are you going to manage that? And that's why I prefer to master the art and craft of a regular jeweler's loop. That is, yes, it sure has. How you doing, brother? For the pictures on eBay, I just use my iPhone. And on iPhone, by the way, guys, there's actually a a microscope app that you could download to be able to get in close to like RPMs and double dyes and things like that. Do not underestimate the power of your iPhone's camera capability or Samsung. Samsung has the best optics, of course, camera and video wise. So, Demerit, we're still working out the kinks with that one because our hosting site has been having issues. So we're trying to look for an alternative right now. So we're hot on the heels of just using a different hosting site, and then instead of using Google Meet, we're going to use Zoom. So hopefully we can get that button down here in the next week or two. 69D Washington Quarter RDV 008. That's the was that Type C reverse or Type D? It's not my personal favorite thing to collect into. After the Type B reverse, all the other reverses, they're just there. Um, Let me see if I can get you a little bit of insight on those. So with the RDV 008, the leaves in front of the arrow points rise above the tips, so it sits off a little higher. So that is your that's was that Type C? I don't know. Indigon is in chat. He knows more about the reverse types of those. He's a big quarter specialist. Oh, Hemi, how you doing? Yeah, it's been a little while. How you doing, brother? I know, Terry. You just bought something from me. Yeah. So two of the rolls are sold out. We have one other good roll in to buy now. And of course, we got the laser engraved privy proof 70s, the cheapest you'll ever find these, and they're early releases. And they're the PSS labels by NGC. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the proof RDVs. Yep, I remember that. There was a conversation about that a few years ago. Totally forgot about it. Variety Hunter. I'm gonna pick up as many as I could get. I have a business account with Chase, so they're going to be my first choice, and I actually do well picking up boxes at my credit union too. So we'll see. Someone had asked when is a good time to start looking for these. It's now. I think they are out in circulation right now, and people just don't know about it. Um, I wouldn't wait because the deadline is July 4th. They want to get all the coins dispersed by July 4th. I'm a firm believer that they're already in the system. They're already in place for them to be hunted. So by all means, start looking right now. Yeah, let's play devil's advocate. Let's say they're playing off of this email notification that they had sent everybody today. Let's figure that they're kind of like greasing the skids and getting these out. We'll assume that they're somewhere between the U.S. Mint and the Fed Reserve or the banks. So you know, uh, and be straightforward and honest. When you go to a bank, ask them, I'm looking for rolls of the brand new quarters. Have you seen them? Have you gotten any within the last day or two? So that way you could kind of like isolate some of the newest rolls and boxes that have come in to their banks. Don't be afraid to ask for that because the tellers they won't know anything about this. So you don't have to like really get into too much specifics. Donnie, congratulations about why you're looking for those. Just go ahead and shoot your shot. Yeah, if you're near the Denver Mint or Philly Mint, that's gonna be your best bet. Plus, if you're within earshot of any one of the Fed Reserve locations, San Francisco, Dallas, St. Louis, Kansas City, Minneapolis, Richmond, Philadelphia, you're in good shape because they have to distribute through those points to get to where they need to go. Yeah, Kurtz, you're in great shape. If I were you, I would try out some of the bigger banks near is somewhere in Denver. Bigger banks that support a lot of merchant business type of stuff, like Chase and Bank of America. Are a couple of good ones because they go through a lot of rolled coin for the local businesses. Yeah, eight times rarer than one of the WMN quarters because they made 2 million of each design, 250,000 of only this one, 250,000, 250 years. That's the play there. Yes, yeah, JJ. Yep, the Atlanta branch, absolutely. Yeah, there you go. Indigon called it 2,500. I thought maybe $1,000, but that might actually be the settling point is $1,000. They're not going to be cheap, ladies and gentlemen. These are going to be sky high chaser pieces. Whatever you thought it was for the W mints, multiply that probably by 20, and that's how much they're going to sell for. Fresno Richard, I think it was intentional. I think they were planning to do this last year. Didn't want they kept the lid shut. They intentionally did the release calendar of all the quarters so that way the Declaration of Independence would come out right around 4th of July and they would do that special event for that. Oh, David, we were just talking about the July 4th privy Declaration of Independence quarters that they're injecting into circulation. They're only making 250,000 of them. It's on the US Mint website through their press releases, or if you're subscribed to receive email notifications, they did send an email out this morning. I agree, Eric. Yeah, I wouldn't wait too much longer. There's going to be a lot of people pursuing these, especially after I got my video out. Couch Collectibles did a video. Let's see, Live Coin Q&A did a video too. I mean, this news is going to spread like wildfire. And by the way, I know there's some of you that haven't seen the new coins yet. To completely understand how much of these coins are currently out there in the wild, you have to ask for rolls and boxes, and you have to be specific. You have to ask for the new design quarters. Again, it's going to be your personal exposure to the bank employees and to the coins. Because if we say, well, I haven't seen any of the new 2026 coins, well, if you're just hinging on the fact that maybe you use cash at Starbucks or when you go grocery shopping and doing all that stuff and just getting a little bit of change back, yeah, the likelihood that you'll find some of the new coins is going to be pretty low. I'm up here in Northern California. Our nearest Fed Reserve Bank is San Francisco, but I'm further west out in the valley by Sacramento. And customarily, we don't see a lot of like the newer coins each and every single year until much later in the fall. We have began seeing the new coins as early as like February. And I have found the new nickel, dime, the first two quarters, and a couple of the halves. So even where I'm at, we're finding it all. All right, let's see who wins this one, and then we'll get started. Variety Hunter, congratulations. Nice one there. Yeah, we've given away about four of these already. We are giving away all of these here tonight. We're giving away at least 20 giveaways. So even if we go through and sell everything that we have here tonight, by the way, we had sold two of the three rolls. These should not last. Pretty rare dates. A couple 2004 PND rolls. Good luck finding those cheap. We're actually selling them under what they're going for on eBay. And then we also have three at a bargain price. Three of the 2025 West Point laser engraved Privy Silver Eagle proofs. Early releases, Proof 70 Ultra Cameo. We have these for a cool $200. With the PSS NGC label, it's priced about 70, 60, $70 less than what they're currently going for. So that is a lower mintage item as well. I think they only made about 100,000, 125. It's not a lot. That's going to be a very desirable silver bullion piece in the future. It's just going to keep going up, much like a lot of the other ones have. Now's your time to get it. We only have three, so once they're gone, they are gone. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we have a banger to start things off here tonight. Um, this is pretty cool. And I think I'm gonna sell it all as one set. So this is gonna be a pretty good opportunity for someone that wants one of these. Good evening to everyone, by the way. We have our big show coming up on Friday. And that's going to be all graded slabs. All right. So we have 8 rolls of Lincoln cents here. Where's my 8th one? Let me get that one there. This is a P&D set of the 2009 Centennial Lincoln cent coins. This is LP1 through LP4. You're going to receive a P and D of each design. So it's got the Lincoln birthplace, it's got the formative years, it's got the professional life, and then presidency. So one of each role. If you want a full set, this is the only set that we have. We just acquired this today. Our Friday show is 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 Eastern. Dang yo. So come on by. It's going to be a lot of fun. So this is an 8 roll set. This is all 8 rolls, P and D. We're going to start this bad boy at only $1. All right, we know how much these things go for. Full set, that Philadelphia formative years, there could be some doubled die reverses in there. We know what those are, the doubled thumbs. There's a whole bunch of them. Okay, we're going to do 15 seconds here to kick things off. $1 start. And she is live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Tuesday night stream. Our next show is Friday. We will not have another show between now and then. This is going to be the only show where you can bid on raw coins because on Friday we have nothing but graded material. Again, one of each, Philadelphia and Denver, of one of each designs. Again, what it's priced at, $42 is a steal. We know these things go up for a lot from there because we're selling individual rolls. And not to mention, the LP4s is the lowest minted Lincoln cent over the last 30 years. It's one of the keys. And you're getting one of each, BU. And these are not the US Mint rolls, ladies and gentlemen. These are actual bank rolls where you can find some of the steamy varieties in there. All right. Smiling Vectors. Great job, my man. We sell these sets for probably about $120. So that was a hell of a win. And we only have the one set, you know? So good job. Fantastic. That's going to be a nice addition to the sealed equity collection of yours. Because these are, we're living in the Lincoln Cent world right now. Everything is just so desirable. Nana Stacks with the win on the Givey. I like it. Good job. Picking them off one at a time, guys. Yeah, that was an awesome win. Of course, it's Tuesday night, so the deals are going to be flying left and right. All right. Again, we have one more roll. What we do have is the 2004 Denver. That's one of the low mintage keys of the series, and that's the Sacagawea dollar US Mint roll. We have it priced to sell, so go ahead and get it. Next one up, we're going to be doing this one here. Again, we have a few items in the buy now store. Take advantage of it. The deals are hot, hot, hot for the summer. A lot of great buck and goes. We're doing giveaways all night long. We have a buyer giveaway for Friday. That's going to be awesome. Okay, this is something everybody needs. It's also housed in a nice Capital Plastics holder. 1960, Philly and Denver, small date and large date. The small date, Philly, is, of course, is the key to the 4 coins. And it's nice, beautiful gem red, all in this holder here. This one's really cool. Great educational piece. If you're out hunting for these, you're kind of wondering what does the small date look like versus the large date. This one, my friends, will help with that, and not to mention that the especially this one is incredibly desirable. All right, $1 start, and it begins now. There you go. That one's live. 1960 cent lot. These are all the business strike. Philadelphia and Denver's, both small date and large date variants. The key, of course, is that small date Philly. And we got so much more for you guys, ladies and gentlemen. When we get to the incredible, beautiful Roosevelt dimes, and these are all the pre 65 silvers, we're going to be doing 10-second sudden death on every single one, even the top end ones. There's a lot of toners in there, It's going to be a lot of fun. I would have no doubt in my mind that there's going to be some pretty good deals flying around. All right. I have something pretty neat here for you coming up next. 2000 Philly Cheerios dollar. 2000 Cheerios dollar. It doesn't have the black Cheerios thing, but this one was pulled off of there. It's still in the blister. All right, $1 start on the Cheerios cent. Okay, these things have been going up in price quite a bit. Some of them selling for as much as the West Point coins, believe it or not. All right, there you go. Beautiful, incredible high end grade on that one there. That one's really nice. Again, these were the ones that were included in boxes of Cheerio cereal when they were promoting the release of the new Sacagawea dollars. Did Indigon, did I innovate sealed equity? I've been saying it since the very beginning because I closely associate it with like sports cards. Those in a way, or Pokemon boxes, like hobby boxes. They're sealed equity because they go up in time. Same with like say penny boxes or BU rolls. Oh yeah, yeah. You can remove it. You can remove the card, and it's got like a laminate over it, and then what you're left is the blister with the coin in there. And in certain occasion, in PCGS, you can just send it just in the blister, and then they'll take it for the Cheerios designation. Easy peasy. I know you guys are heartbroken that we sold that one. We got one more, just as nice as the previous, but this is the last one. We only have two. There you go. Paul M with the giveaway win. Congratulations. Oh, Fish, not true. I've submitted 8 of these over the years, both by PCGS and NGC, and you do not need the box. They'll either take it like this or they'll take it with the carded. I've sent them. I've sent them both that way. 2000 Philly Cheerios Lincoln scent into blister. Yeah, I've had them. I've had 8 of them graded since 2009, and there's been no disputing any which way that I've sent it. I was trying to go for mid state 69. The highest I got 168 and a bunch of 67s. Because they're all pretty nice in those but to get that 69, that is a tough one. Of course, the 69 coin is what, 2,500 bucks, somewhere around there. D Terry, you love that one, huh? All right, we got 1987 specimen proof Looney. Okay, so I have 3 of these. These are not particularly expensive, so don't go ham on them. So here's the first one here. Okay, so the proof ones they sold separately here. I believe you could get them in a full set as well, and they're in the original Royal Canadian Mint case as well. So it has the Royal Canadian Mint maple leaf. It's got the COA as well. There you go. I think I paid more for that, but there you go. $3. Well, no, they're the brass composition. The same as the regular standard loonies that they made. These are just the proof ones. Yeah, these are like $15. So this one does not have a certificate, but it is indeed that same coin. And there you go. That one's live. 1987 specimen proof loonie in the encasement, Royal Canadian Mint. I don't think the mintage was quite high on these. I think they made about 500,000 somewhere around there. Ryan, it's not you. If your tellers are like young, a lot of them are young, then they're gonna be kind of like bewildered anyway. It's like, oh, what's a $2 bill? Half dollars? I don't see those. Believe me, I have encountered many. I've had a lot of bewildered looks over the years. All right, Mr. Dave, there you go. Lot number 6 for you. Congrats. I think just speaking your intentions and ask what you're looking for and just see what they say. You're gonna get a few no's, you're gonna get a lot of yeses. All right, last one here, 1987 specimen proof loony. There you go. Shannon Smith in the hizzle. I have great relationships with my banking professionals, all of them. Yeah, I've developed that over the years, and I'm telling you, it's worth it. Now, obviously, there's turnover at the banks. A lot of people come and go, but you just start over. Can be easier. All right. It looks like that one's going to Mr. Ryan. Ryan, congratulations. Well done, guys. You guys did good on those. Okay. All right. We got the one roll remaining in the buy now store, 2004D. Low mintage piece right here in a full US mint roll. It's the cheapest one around at that price. Um let's do this. I dropped it $5. That's a pretty good incentive. JJ, not on that particular date. That's the 2000 Philly, which I have sold many rolls of those. Those I cannot keep in stock, specifically for that reason. And we've had a lot of people find Wounded Eagles like they're going out of style. And right now, I just can't get them, and prices have been going up. All right, so I dropped that one $5. That is a great get and a key to the series. Only a few million made of the 2004 Denver. It's kind of like a weird, funky date for sure. And of course, we got the laser engraved privy Silver Eagles, the cheapest you'll find those anywhere at the price, and they're perfect 70s. Again, Friday is our graded coin showcase show. So stay tuned. That's gonna be a lot of fun. That's the big one right there. Someone needs a bargain 39D. That's one of the key dates of the Jefferson Nickel series. We got this beauty here. Nice VF condition. There you go. That one's live. 39D. We're going to be doing the Roosevelt Dime blowout here in a second. A lot of great dates, some toners, key dates, all silver all the time. Beautiful higher grade specimens as well. We're going to be doing 10-second sudden death on all the dimes because we have about 45 of them to go through. Not quite a full set, but pretty close to it. And then we also have a few albums in the mix. 39D Jefferson. Is that what you heard, Shannon? I hope so. I love my girls. Blue Ridge, Texas? No, that not quite. I'm from the East Coast, so maybe that would help out a little bit. Tulsa Steve, there you go, sir. Let's see. We have this PCS Stamps Candy Half Dollar Proof album from 64 all the way up to I think like 1990 or something. So we'll sell this one. We also have a couple of dime albums. Actually, they're all dime albums that have coins in them. All right, you guys ready? We have these incredible Roosevelt dimes. We just did a total set break. Elected to pull out all the silvers, so that way give you guys some opportunity. There's some nice toners. This one's toned, but I would say this is more kind of like russet brown on the darker side. 64D. So we are going to be doing 10-second sudden death. If you're new to this, how this works is that we are going to put actually we're going to do let's just stick with 15 seconds because that's what we've been doing. 15 seconds. When I do the sudden death, that means when a bid comes in under 10 seconds, it does not reset to 10 seconds. The timer will go all the way down to zero. Whoever the last person is standing with the high bid wins. Okay, pretty simple. So, if anything, we have quite a few of them. We're gonna blaze through them. It's gonna be a great way to stack up the points for the reward system because we have some epic coupons in there, guys. All right, let's go ahead and do the first one. 64D. Again, these are all BU. They're all insane. They're all great. A lot of them have full torches. A very nice curated album for sure. And we will also be selling the album afterwards. Okay, so here's the first one up here under the sudden death provisions. Again, when that timer hits zero, whoever's left standing wins. Just like that. TT Barrows with the first one there. All right, give me a second, guys. I'm just getting caught up on the giveaway wins. We've already given away a good amount of stuff. All right, so here's the next one here. It looks like a another 64D. So there were like I think two dupes, and this is one of them, the 64 Denver. Again, we're doing 15-second sudden death, like we did before. Dr. Phone with a giveaway win. All right, there's the next one there. Again, the last one standing at the end wins. Again, this was a BU set break that we are offering. All right, that one going to Tizzler, number 10 for you. Good job, my guy. All right. Next one here is a 64 Philly. So there's our 64 Philly. This one does have a little bit of kind of like that yellowish gold tone to it. A little bit of personality. And there you go. 10 seconds on that one as well. Yahoo! Oh yeah, Martin, it's on YouTube. I did the giveaway draw the other day, so you'll be able to go back and see where you stacked up because I think you had two entries in there. All right. There's a 63 Denver. Okay, that's the whole. This is only 63D. So if you're looking to like maybe put your own set together and you see a few coins, this is a set break. It's a lot of onesies. So 63D, you won't see another one in tonight's show. This is it. There you go. This particular lot, Ohio Silverhound, is going to be 64 all the way down to 46. So all the silver dates. And then we do have the albums with the later dates. So we'll sell those as like partial or full albums from there. All right, that one going to JJ. Nice one there for you. So that's a 63 proof. So that's what they used for the Philadelphia in there. It was actually a proof coin. Still silver, lower mintage, of course, because it's proof. And there you go. That one is live. Yeah, Tisler, the live coin Q&A Facebook group is awesome. It's probably one of the best groups, bar none, for coins. All right, we got a 62D coming up next there. This one's really pretty. This one I noticed had great full torch strike on there. All right, and there you go. That one is live. Again, we're doing 15-second sudden death. Once that timer hits 0, there will be an undisputed winner. All right, for Linda, there you go, Linda. Congratulations. Lot number 14. There you go. That's a toner. Ooh, 62 Philly. Our first really good looking toner, too. This one is beauty. There you go. That one is live. Tisler, you just buy something. It comes off automatically. Pretty easy. Woo! Yeah, no toner text on that one. You did well. There goes 61 is the next one up. 61D. 61 Denver. And there you go. That one's live. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we have one rare BU roll in the buy now stream, buy now tab, and then we also have three. I'm surprised not one of the laser engraved privies haven't sold yet. Perfect Proof 70, low mintage, early releases, priced about $70 under what you could currently get them for anywhere else, and I got three of them. 1960 D coming up next with some toning action on there. There you go. That one's live. 60D Roosevelt. Again, these are absolute jemmies. They are beautiful. The person we bought this from was pretty meticulous in the coins that they were assembling to put this set together. There you go. Pat Stat with the giveaway win. There you go. 60D. I think that's our other duplicate there. This one's a beauty. It's got virtually nothing on it. It's Blast White. If you like Blast White, this one's for you. Yeah, Fresno Richard, one of my sets had spots on it, so I sent it back. It's very likely I won't be getting anything in return other than a refund. All right. Miss Linda collecting that one up there, lot number 18. Again, we have all of the tough dates at the very end. Your 55s, your 49s, your 1950s, all of the big juicy dates, and then some of the bigger toners. We're officially in the 50s, 59D. There you go. That one's live. 59D. Again, these are really nice examples. There might be a 49D in there. Oh, yeah. It was only missing like two dates, a 52 Philly and then one other one. There's the 59D. So that's another dupe. There you go. 15-second sudden death on the 59D. Yeah, those tone spots, I'd probably dip this thing. This is not the best looking tone job. All right, going to JJ with a bunch of zeros and a one. 58D coming up next there. There you go. That one's live. All right, for Barrows, lot number 21. All right. There is 58 Philly. Yes, Roddy, there is 49S, 50S, 46S is another tough one. The trio of 55s, PD and S, are the lowest minted out of all of them. So we have all three. We got PD and S 55, and we're going to sell those absolutely dead last by the time we're all set and done. All right, for Soul Stamp Man, there you go, sir. 57D. This is a really nice one here, too. This thing is quite satiny. Oh, Ohio. I like that. What's cool is that this is a relatively very easy stream. This particular one. Everybody's saving all their money for the Friday show, and I don't blame them. We got some good stuff coming up. That's beautiful color there. Lots of reds. 57 Philly right there. Very crusty. There you go. That one's live. I do have one graded Morgan I got today that I was just gonna save for the Friday show. I wasn't sure if anybody's interested. It's a pretty special one. But I will say that it's not entirely too like whacked out pricey. That's I know that is a few key words that people like to hear in there. 56D coming up next. There you go. That one's live. So if someone is interested in a graded Morgan dollar, I do have one. All right, for Soul Stamp, there, lot number 25 for you. Let's see, we got another giveaway coming up here. Let's see who wins this one. 3, 2, 1. Oh, speaking of which, TT Barrows. Well done. Good job. Woohoo! Let the dogs eat. Let them eat. All right. We got a 56. Some toning on that one. 56 Philly is up next. All right. Let's do some sudden death. There you go. Another one for you, ladies and gents. 15 seconds on the clock. And there you go for Danny Turr. Pretty neat one here. Tougher day, too. 54S. Says strike through there. Strike through there through the one. So there obviously some dirty dies happening here. To barely see some of the letters on the reverse. All right, so 54S. This is where the dates get a little tougher. Those S mints are a lower mintage on a lot of these. We're doing 15 seconds sudden death. All right, for Miss Linda. There you go, my friend. Lot number 27. Okay. 54D. Next one up. And there you go. That one's live. Yeah, Barrows is like, I gotta call him real quick. Or for some of you, the banks have been good and they've just been like sending texts like, hey, did you authorize this? That's what we normally get with a couple of the banks, if we're shopping on whatnot or some other platform. 53S. A little bit of toning on the reverse. Okay. Nice state there. Morgan's going for $3. Where is it at? Please let me know. What are you talking about, Silverhound? It can't be that bad. I've never sold a Morgan dollar for $3. I was buying it for $6, $7 back in 1997 when silver was dirt cheap. We got 53D is our next one there. More sudden death all the way to the end. Yeah, I'll take it all for $3 a piece. Unless they're counterfeit. I don't want nothing to do with it. All right, Nana stacks there. Great deals on these dimes, guys. You go to a coin shop, a lot of them are 10, 15, $20 a piece. Especially some of the much tougher dates. We got 53 Philly. There's our Philly 53 there. There you go. That one is running and gunning. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Mid 90s, most specifically. And you know what's funny? Even at 5, $6 a piece, Eric, when I was in high school, I couldn't afford that. It probably didn't help that I didn't have a part-time job either. So that might add something to do with it. 52S. Okay, that's a pretty tough date there. We're getting into crazy territory here. There you go. That one's live, and we're doing sudden death all the way through. Yeah, 30 years was not that long ago. It fit. I mean, me personally, I was living life, as a teenager. Growing up in the late 80s and into the 90s. Boy, it was a time to be alive. I find that these days that kind of is innocence has been lost, which is unfortunate. 52D. And with all the kids with their faces glued to their iPhones and stuff, it's like I'm like talking to a brick wall here. 52D. Nice BU one there. All right, going to S Mingo or Smingo. Penny Pincher. Penny Pincher with a giveaway win. By the way, we still got the one roll here. If I have to do this just to sell it, I shouldn't have to because this is going to give someone a really good opportunity to pick this one up. I'm going to do this one, flash sailing it at $49 for a roll that typically sells for about 65. And it's a key date. Only a couple million of 2004D Sacagaweas were minted. Uh-oh, what we got here? 51D coming up next there. 51D. Let's do it. There you go. 15-second sudden death. And someone pick up that roll. Man, I am surprised that thing is still sitting there. Add it to your sealed collection. That thing will just go up in time, like most of them do. Anything closely associated with low mintage usually does very well in the long term. 51 Philly up next. 15-second sudden death. And let's do it. There you go. All right, Linda. There you go. Lot number 35 on that one there. What is this? Is this the estimate? Oh no, I put that one to last. Yeah, the 50S is one of the keys. There you go. 50 Denver. This one's no slouch either. All right, 15 seconds. There she goes. Cyber, I do not. Yeah, I don't have them quite that old in this one tonight. Again, this is more or less like a little bit more budget friendly stream. It's raw coins. In addition, we're not gonna have any raw coins on Friday. 50 Philly. This always seems to be a date that eludes most folks for whatever reason. I've had a few people ask for a 50 Philly, a nice one for their set. I think you should just keep them longer, Pincher. Again, in time, there's going to be less of those. All right, I think we've officially hit the 40s. 49. Someone was asking about 49D. I'm surprised I didn't put this one toward the end because this is a good one here too. All right, there you go, Silverhound. Let's see how greased up your fingers are on this one. All right, here we go, my friend. There you go. JJ, we got the quarters for Friday. We got quite a few of them, and again, they're all graded. So you'll have pick of the litter there. S Mingo beating out Ohio Silverhound. Oh, your phone glitched. Yeah. 47S. There might be. We'll have to see. It's coming up here pretty soon, Dave. 49 Philly with a little bit of color. I like it. All right, let's do this one here. There you go. Yeah, you can't go wrong with custom bid. If you're okay with paying a little bit more, because some people just normally like push the bidding all the way up, So pay what you are comfortable paying. Of course, that's always the key to these things, whether that's with us or any other streamer. Especially when you're tackling with some of the streamers that do like mystery boxes and games and all that stuff, you gotta be absolutely careful. And that's why here at Blue Ridge Silverhound, other than the last stream where we did those blind boxes, it's gonna be like something that's gonna happen maybe only twice a year. So don't get used to that. Is this our 48S? It is. Yes. That's a good killer date there too. Yeah, the 1940s estimates are all awesome. All right, there you go, guys. On the 48S. And I have to say that this one, yeah, I looked at this one and it's very well struck. Very well struck. 48 Denver. 48 Denver. There you go. Yeah, set a limit and then watch your fingers. Don't act if you're trying to put $64, do not put a zero at the end. I've heard a lot of horror stories of people bidding a certain amount and they actually accidentally put in an extra digit, which always kills the mood. So make sure you do not do that. Toner, cyber, it's happened quite too many times. It's happened way too many times. 48 Philly, that is a nice one there, ladies and gents. I seem like a broken record. I always say that because, yeah, these are pretty nice. Not too bad. All right. Looks like that one going to Miss Linda as well. She's actually not doing too bad. All right. 47. Someone asking about 47S. Dave, right? There you go. Hope you don't mind. This one's a little crusty with color, but boy, is it a Jemmy. 47S. Patina. The word of the day is patina. Three, two, one, go. 47S. Mr. Rod, how you doing, brother? Good evening. TT. You gotta be feeling good about that buy. That's a exceptional, exceptional one there. 47D, I presume, and it is. A little bit of crescent color there. Yeah, the 47P, maybe. Definitely maybe. There's gonna be folks that need it, you know. We tend to go for the more accessible coins, the 50s and 60s and all that great stuff. Yeah. Hey, where'd my 47 Philly go? Did I have one of those in here? Or was that the second date that was not in the album? Oh my goodness, I have to think about it. Shoot. 46D. JJ said, I took it. Sorry, y'all. 46D. First year of the Roosevelt dime, so we're coming up to kind of a close here. Just figure from this point all the way to the end of the Roosevelt dimes. These are the banger coins. These are the ones you guys want. All right, Linda. Linda's got that kind of like finger swiping last second, microsecond thing down to a literal science. She is so good. So good. Yes, Linda, I'm speaking your praises right now because you are certainly deserving of all. 46 Philly, first year, the intro coin, I would say. All right, there you go. You hear me? See? Good. Shannon, it's okay. I forgot you were the dime master in your mind. No, I'm just kidding. No, our boy Shannon Smith loves dimes. All right. See, I put a little barrier between, the rest of them and the good stuff here at the end. We're still doing 15-second sudden death, so don't get it twisted. We are still going to proceed with good deals, I guess. When there's sudden death, normally they are pretty good. That's how I like it. Because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna say I don't care, but you know, it's always good to pay it forward once in a while. All right, this is what the 46S. This is one of the lower minted kind of like semi keys, I guess you could say. Yeah, this thing's gorgeous, and this one is full torch too. 46S. All right, let's go ahead and do it. Sudden death. Let's see who wins this one first. Ohio's Silverhound. You may not have won the other dime, but you did get a giveaway. You get a P&D Enduring Liberty $half set. You finally won. Oh, you have 20 shots tonight. 20 shots. Not too bad odds. See, you could buy another. You could win another one too. All right, 46S. Here we go. These are the bangiest coins to end off the Roosevelt dimes. And there you go. That one is live. Dang yo. Coming in hot there. Beauty. All right. So this one here is our elusive key 49S. It's kind of like that AU 58 mid state 61 ish kind of grade. It was unfortunately not the most top flight of coins, but boy, still a big one there. So let's go ahead and do this one. So for a little bit of a rub, you can save yourself quite a bit of money. Beautiful BU 49Ss typically go for 50, $60 on the low end. All right, here you go. 3, 2, 1, go. 15-second sudden death on the 49S. See, it's got luster, so it's not completely a dud. This one still has, if you're looking for a little bit more bargain piece, this one works. All right, TT Barrows, there you go. Yeah, your bank is still telling you, hey, what's up there, Bubba? Okay, here's the other key. And it just so happens that this one is toned. 50S, right? It is indeed the 50S. That's the other big one right there. There you go. That one's live.
Hello, Father.
Hello.
You have cardboard I can have.
Yeah, in that box over there. Help yourself. Or in the closet.
Or
50S, guys. This is the one. All right, going to Salty one. He did win. And his name is also Salty One. Like WON. Like he won. Play on words, if you know, you know. All right, here's another awesome date. So 51S. It is. There she is. All right.
Mind if I take this big box?
I do mind.
So do
No,
you?
no, good. Go for it. If you want it, honey, help yourself.
Okay, because it looks like you are
Yeah.
not doing a lot with it.
All right. Got, we got still here. I was just gonna go ahead and rerun Tizzlers. I'll do it probably after we're all set and done on one of the other dimes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, I'm going now. Goodbye, everyone. I just wanted to say
Goodbye.
if I could come get some cardboard.
Yeah. Did you get some?
Yep. A very
Have fun.
thanks.
Everybody says, "Hey, baby blue."
Hello and goodbye.
Hey, well, it's just one lady, Shannon. It's just my dog eating an incredibly tough semi-key date here. Let's take a look here. Let me go away a little bit here. All right, for salty, law number 50. Everybody's saying is laggy and glitchy. Let's see if we can do something about that here. Maybe if I let's works. Sometimes that works. What do you guys think? Does that look better? Well, I want to make sure everything's good to go before we did the trio of 55s. The first 55 is insane, by the way. I'm gonna do the John Cena because it was a little laggy on the laptop, so I want to make sure. Did everything still look good for you guys there? That Ohio Silverhound. See, lightning does strike twice. Boom. It happens too. You know what? There's some hat tricks too. We've had folks that won three. So yeah, it happens. Yeah, we've had three peats before. We've had a number of them. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got the 55s. Those are the ones you've been waiting for. And they're all fully struck too. They're incredible. This is the toner. Beautiful color. It's like half of it's like a crescent blue. It's really pretty. 52 Philly right there. This one in hand is incredible. There you go. 15-second sudden death on the 52 Philly toner. Another for TT. There you go. Lot number 51. Okay. Are you guys ready for these 55s? Yeah, TT, your other one went through a second ago, and then now you got this one. There you go. What do you have to hand process it? Do you have to type in the thing every time? Do we have a 57 Chevy on sale tonight? I want one. I'm easy, right? Yeah, your bank is trolling you, but they seem to be playing ball because your transactions have been going through. If I want a 57 Chevy, I want what is it? I'll take either a 150 wagon with the blank panels on the side or a 210 wagon. I think I like those. A no bad is way too expensive. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be a ground up resto, or it could be, you know, one that's shot to heck. The wagons are cool. Yeah, especially the ones with like the blank side panels, the 150 wagons, the panel wagons. Those are awesome. Blue white hardtop. Oh yeah, 57 Chevy. Um, yeah, they're beautiful cars. Any of the Tri Fives, by the way, 55, 6, and 7. They've been my dream car since high school. I got close to buying one, but it was a four door. And you know what people say about four door Tri Fives? They're not as cool, but they still look cool, I think. You know? All right, here we are. The Tri Fives, the 55s. Of course, we got to start it in order with the 55 Philly. And yes, these things are hammered strike wise, as most of them are. All right, let's do it. So these are the lowest mintage Roosevelt dimes of the silver era. Let's see, what, 13 million on the Philadelphia, somewhere around there. Let's do it. 15-second sudden death for yeah, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. That one's live. 55 Philly, and it is as good as it looks. I swear, this guy cherry picked only the best the 55s, because you can find BU rolls of 55s still out there. But you got to try really hard to find the best ones. Okay, that's our Denver friend coming up next there. Look at the bands. Nice. And they have no nicks or nothing on them. They look great. All right, 55D is the next one up. I love staring at my collection, especially after a hard day. I talked about it earlier in the show about how, the coin collecting is like an outlet to a lot of people. I mean that near and dear to my heart. It's like this is a great stress reliever. I'm telling you, it is. It's fun, but we can't lose sight of the fact that this is a hobby and it is undeniably a fun thing to do. Donna, yeah, we're gonna stay. I mean, we have six giveaways remaining. We're gonna stay live all the way up to the end. By the way, can someone pick up this roll? I dropped it down $11 to $49. It's the key date of the Sacagawea series, 2004D. It's got less of a mintage for the business strike compared to the proof. Yes, you heard that right. They made more proof 2004s than they did the business strikes. Pretty incredible, don't you think? And then we have the laser engraved privies in Perfect 70 Ultra Cameo in the Buy Now store. The cheapest price you'll ever find those. They're early releases. They didn't make too many of them. 55S, the last one. There. A little bit of toning, little streaks of color. It's kind of like a steel blue streaks in there. All right, here we go. 15 seconds. April from Arkansas. How are you? We also have other people from Arkansas in the house. The Arkansas folks love me. All right. Hey, Linda, good one there. Look at that. You even unlocked silver, right? Silver is the level you need to be at because you unlocked a whole mess of coupons, a whole bunch of them. She needs to use her coupons. Yes. Don't push it, Sean. I know. I know. All right. So we're gonna do a few albums here. Okay. I have one graded Morgan dollar sitting on the side here if someone's interested. Otherwise, I'm just not going to show it. I'm going to keep that one unrevealed till Friday. show it just for kicks. I don't know, Linda. You might like it too much. It's pretty awesome. Even I was ecstatic to have it. And I knew that if I were to show it, it was not going to last that long. And it's priced right. You're never going to find another one quite like it for the price I'm going to have here. 80S, 62 PL in the Gen 1 Rattler, CAC stickered, large S variety, graded back in the 80s. It's probably undergraded a point. All right, you want to see the price on this one? Don't you guys fall over now. You guys will be shocked at the price. And I don't want to hear no guff. If it doesn't sell, I'm only giving it one shot, by the way. If it doesn't sell, guess what? You won't see it till Friday. It might be gone before then because I have a local person that just collects rattlers and anything pre generation 2.1. That's also including doilies, too. I sold in my last three doilies for a ton of money. Here we go. And you have 15 seconds to think about it. Yes, it still does say sudden death. Yeah, the cheek is very clean, and that's probably why it cack stickered. Ohio Silverhound is funny. I mean, I'm probably gonna end up selling it for like 350 because I'm going to see my guy Friday morning. I mean, we have until the end of the stream. If someone really wants it, I might be able to knock off like another $3 off there. But why push it? Especially when I have someone waiting in the wings and would pay all the money for it. It's a rare one. Rattler PL cack sticker. The data is common, by the way, but all the other things, kind of like the totality of it, is not quite. Um, so we're gonna do a few albums. Someone picked up that nice. You know, all I had to do was grease the wheels a little bit, and then it went. There you go. All right, I gotta remember to put in these giveaways. We got five of them. We only have a few items left tonight. These are all the new $50. This is what I'm giving away, Silverhound. I know it's a Tuesday, and some folks don't have the money. A lot of them are also waiting for Friday as well, and that's understandable. April or Chris, whichever one you are, you'll figure it out. I mean, I'll be on Friday. Come on down, hang out, and give it the next day or two to kind of figure out what you want. $3. Heck, I'll do $5, Linda. And the reason why I'm kind of like stingy with a little bit of the discount is because I know I could sell for a lot more to my friend, and I know what I have, you know. So 270 if you want it, and we'll let it fly. And you're gonna have a really cool conversation piece. It's probably gonna be a coin that you're gonna stare at, and you might even like sit there, sitting on the couch, and look how clean that cheek is. That is a four cheek right there. But you'll probably be sitting there at your desk or on the couch, and you're going to be sitting there kind of like doing this. trying to get the coin to go all the way around to its right side up because that's what I do. I'm kind of a stickler for things like that. Like I want the coin to be sitting right side up on the front and not rotated in there. Surely I can't be the only one. I saw my laptop is frozen. Are you guys frozen? Are you guys seeing the feed okay? I mean, anybody could buy Morgans, right? And people have paid worse for lesser quality stuff. Why not get this one with a whole lot of history? It's the early generation 1.1 days of PCGS. It's in this old Rattler thing, CAC stickered, and the price is right. The price is right. I sold somewhere coins for nearly $400. Again, it's the totality of everything. It's not just the coin. It's the holder, the CAC sticker. It's definitely undergraded. Definitely undergraded. It's even got a little peripheral toning on there. Anyways, we'll go through the last few items of the night, and then we'll entertain it one last time. I don't have to, but you know, yeah, those rattlers, man. I tell you what, um, repunch date 1847, braided hair, large set. You see that one right there? You gotta admire a good quality camera because that's what you could see there. Yeah, I've had a few rattlers, and guess what? I've sold them within a day. The last rattler I had was a 82cc and 63 with a CAC sticker for $400. Nobody wanted it. I'm like, okay, well, I sold it to my friend for 550. Yeah, so 1847. This one VF30. It's a great looking coin, problem free, and it's got the repunch date. Do not ask me what the Newcomb number is because I don't have that readily available for that. However, this is an incredible piece. A nice, beautiful mid-level type coin with the repunch date, because you guys know they punched in the numbers of the date into the working die independently. So that's why things like this happens. 15 seconds, no sudden death, unfortunately, on this one. There you go. That one is live. Who wants the Morgan? All right, April. All right, I'll put it back up. I mean, no guarantee there's not going to be a bid, but you know, man, price of this is way too cheap. Way too cheap. Coins of this type with a attribution of RPD, normally they were like 80 to $100 in VF30. I hope someone gets a great deal. Don't get me wrong. This is a nice one here. Dr. Schromeis? I'm almost curious to find out what kind of area of medicine you're in, Mr. Doctor. Here, let's take another close look at the repunched one and the date there. All right, Linda did pick that one up. That was a nice one there for you. All right. Let's see, lot 55, if I'm not mistaken. Is it Rattler time? 270 bones. Not literal bones, but the word for money, monies, human monies. All right, here we go. Heck, I'll even do 20 seconds for you, April. There you go. See, you can see the reflection of my finger in there. See, PO proof like. Congratulations. See, that is one heck of a way to get into collecting Morgans. I'll take full responsibility, April. If you become just thoroughly addicted with collecting these large silver dollars that they used to use back in the day, they'd sling these across the bar tops at your favorite saloon. Yeah. Law number 56. That beauty is heading your way. I got some gold. I got some gold. I got let's see what I actually have a $10 eagle, Indian eagle in there. What is that? 1910D, I think, in 62. I don't know what you're willing to spend, but I have some there as high as like $3,000 in there. I don't know. We'll see. I also have some other ones, couple quarter eagles. I don't think I have any half eagles. No, no half eagles. Couple quarters. I got the $10 eagle. I might have something else too. I think it's like foreign, like a Mexican peso or something like that. Anyways, we shall see indeed. Yes. All right. So we might sell one of these tonight in standard auction. Okay. Again, I have them priced cheap. Only $200 for the laser engraved privies. I have three of them. Perfect ultra cameo proof 70s into PSS NGC slabs. Early releases. Low mintage. They are incredible. April, you deserve that rest. Thank you for your first purchase. That was awesome. Congratulations. Beautiful coin, by the way. You're going to love it. Okay. We're going to sell that last. Let's go ahead and do these other ones here first. All right. Because, we're doing the last few giveaways. Let's go ahead and do, we got a couple of these dime albums. These are nice. We're going to actually start these at $1. I don't think any of them have silver because we sold all those. Enjoy your camping, man. That sounds like fun. This is a miscellaneous dime album. However, it has the P&D and proof of each date, and they're all nice BU coins, and then gem proofs, of course. Let's see, where are my proofs starting at here? Or maybe these are just all the BU ones. So from 1971, there you go, page 2, all the way up to 1994. So after, let's see, 1987 is when the proofs start. So this is a blank album, and they just did kind of like a custom set here. But these are all very nice. This came from the same customer that we sold all of the silvers tonight. So you got two nearly fully complete. The second page is almost complete, and then you can continue on with the party there with the last two pages. So Mike Devine, there he is. Congratulations. Okay, we got three giveaways remaining. We're gonna keep going with these. All right, so first one up here. So 1971 to 1990, what did I say it was? 1994. So after 87, you get the proofs in with the P&D. And you also have some of the tougher dates like 83 in there and beautiful gem state condition. And some toners. There are a few toners in this one as well. $1 start. Let's do it. There you go. That one is live. And you get the nice vintage Whitman bookshelf album that's in pretty good shape. You know, very well taken care of. It's got a little doodad right there. Yeah, little paper pull there, but aside from that, really nice album. No writing inside. For it being a blank anything goes kind of album. Yeah, no labels, no writing, nothing. This is pretty nice. It looks to be about new, and the coins are great. This is a great kind of like starter set to get in there with. All right. And Mr. Barrows, lot 57. Roosevelt Dime, album number 2. Okay, this one has none of the earlier date silvers. We actually did not pull the earlier date silvers out of this. It was actually the Dansko coming up next. But again, you have some nice BU and proof issues in here as well. Okay. And that's going all the way back to 68S on the proof. And you just have a beautiful mixture. Better than the previous album we just looked at for sure. All right, let's do this one. $1 start. And that one is activated. Nice one there. Nice one to just kind of pick up and go with it. You know, it has all the slots for the silver starting in 46. So you could just cherry pick the finest examples, put in there. You're gonna have a really bomb album. These will tone nice. The Dansko album, however, is on another level. There's just something about Danskos, and they tone so great. Okay, that is the steal of a deal for Mr. Marty. That was a screamer. They pretty much gave that one away. The album in itself is $20, so you got all the coins for free. See, we do give good deals around here. Here is the said album that all the silvers came out of. Everybody loves the Dansko album. This is the highest quality product right here. They are sick, yes. And this one has probably this one right here has the best quality, bar none, of the later dated. And this one, by the way, from 65 all the way up to 1980, these were cherry picked with quality in mind and the best strikes. I would say probably 95% of these are all full torches. I can't really say the same about the other two albums we sold. I personally looked at these ones. This was the kind of like the gold ring of the collection of sorts. And yeah, he told me that he spent a lot of time cherry picking dealers and through mid sets and BU rolls to come up with everything that you see here. So, if you want the best of the best of the Clad earlier date era, this is the album for you, and it's a Dansko. This is like a like new Dansko. Sharp corners. This thing has never been dropped at all. This is the one right here, and there you go. It is officially on and available for bidding. We have a couple last remaining items for the night because we're trying to get through the last few giveaways. And then we'll see you guys again on Friday with the big show. The show that everybody is looking forward to. This is the one to bid on. Some of these dates right here 67, 69, 75, they're all very well struck. And those are the keys for the full torch designation. This is a really nice album right here. You guys are gonna have fun putting this one together, or maybe even grading a few of these. That's all. That is also a hot thing these days. Is trying to get the full torch and high grades. Probably gonna have pretty good luck here. Big Bill, quad sevens. Congratulations! You get yourself a nice P and D set of the new Enduring Liberty halves. And there you go. For Mr. Kurtz. Kurt's been waiting all night for something really nice, and he got one. All right, so you just got to wait for that payment to go through, and then you're good to go. Someone rated? Oh, Mr. Kingdom Currency. Come on in, guys. I don't have currency for you guys, but we were down to our last nitty gritty items here. And by the way, we do have these in the buy now store. The best possible deal that I could possibly ever offer. The laser engraved privy. Sam, thank you by the way for the raid. You are awesome. Hope you had a wonderful night and all that great stuff. Like I know you do. So these are the laser engraved privies. It's Proof 70 Ultra Cameo in the NGC early releases with the Premier Select labels. Good luck finding another one of those. We have 3 of them here, priced to sell. And you never know. By the end of the night, we might just run one of those starting at $1. So some lucky someone might get one at a discounted deal, but we are not going to sell all 3. All right. So while we're waiting that payment from Kurtz, we're going to go ahead and do the last album of the night. And you guessed it, it's that beautiful candy $half proof album for PCS Stamps. For those of you that are not familiar with PCS Stamps, they produce some pretty high quality albums. This is a nice one here. Um, Let me tell you a little bit about what's in here. So, yeah, this is a very nice presentation. 64 proof, 90% silver is on the first page. All right, so that is in there. And they all have their own distinct, unique card that goes with it. It's a must read. Pretty nice. 68S, 69S, those are 40 percenters. There is not a 70S in here for whatever reason, but you have 71S, 72S, 73S, 74S. Some of these have beautiful cameo too. You got the Bicentennial, 77S, 78S, 79S, 80S, 81S, 82S, 83S, 84S, 85S, 86S, 87, 88S, 89S, 90, 91, and then the finale 92 and 93. So that is the PCS Stamps Candy $half proof album there for you. So we're going to go ahead and do this one. $1 start. This is a beautiful album. It's quite high end. It's got all the proof issues from 64, except 70S, of course. And the 65, 6, and 7 were SMS, and that's why those are not in here. All right, let's go ahead and do it. $1 start. Get ready. And there you go. That one is live for the Candy $half proof PCS stamp set. Yeah, they made the bicentennial proofs in both clad and in 40% silver. Yeah, this thing is amazing. It's amazing. There could be no reason why this thing doesn't hit like 150, $200. I know, it's quite the range, right? Because that's what they're worth for just the proofs. But we're bucking going it. Open it again. First page there. 64 proof. That's of course the 1.5. 68S, 69S, 71, 72, and these are all the estimate proofs. 73, 74. Of course, no 75. 76, 77, 78. Big Bill, the big winner on that one there. And into the nth, winning the giveaway there. We got one more giveaway. See, Kurtz, are you still around, my friend? Because we might have to relist the Dime album. Let me know. Let me know. We are it will be sold by tonight. So see, this is lot number 60. Beautiful album. Beautiful album, Big Bill. You're gonna like that one there. Um, well, let's see. I got Jacob Wilson, rookie. I'm an A's fan, so that one's not going anywhere. And a Ryan Sandberg autograph from 2017 definitive. Go ahead and relist it. Okay. All right. All right. So we're gonna relist. We're gonna relist the Roosevelt Dime Dansko again. This is the one with the 60s and 70s group that has been cherry picked to perfection in the best album Dansko. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and relist this one starting at $1. All right, have fun, guys. There you go. Previous bidding went up to $132, which I probably am firmly under the impression that it's probably worth a little bit more than that. Considering that you have some of the key dates like 69, 75 in full torch on these ones. And they're two notoriously hard dates. So this is quite the high end group here. We just sold all the silvers tonight. So if you did pick up a few silvers, you're getting this album. Pretty much a plug and play. You can put them back in there. But overall, yes, this is a fun one right here. With quite frankly, the best quality 70s and late 60s that you will find. Again, the previous owner spent better part of like 5-6 years going to shows, coin shops, cherry picking the best ones of these, going through BU rolls. And he spent a lot of money on BU rolls. Oh, Kurtz, it's okay, buddy. Yeah, don't worry about it. It happens, my friend. All right, and it looks like Scott will be picking this one up. All right, Scott, thank you, sir. Awesome, awesome one there. Yeah, you'll enjoy that one. Faux show. And as promised, we're going to, because you guys have been a great audience this evening. I owe at least one of these to you guys. Okay, so we've had these in the buy now store for $200. These are actually like 260, 270 for the laser engraved Perfect 70 Ultra cameos. These are the early releases, and these are the Premier Select Series labels by NGC. Kind of a rare combination there. All right. So we are going to buck and go only one of these. I'm going to pull off this listing. And then we will sell this one last item. We got our last giveaway with a minute remaining. So timing will be perfect here. All right. Now's this is going to be a good one here for you Silver Eagle fans that's looking for a low mintage beauty proof 2025 West Point laser engraved privy. These were considered to be a pattern or a test coin for their new laser engraving technology, which is what they use for the Army, the Navy, and the Marine Corps coins that they made last year. And it's going to be something going forward that they are going to be implementing technology wise to get the best quality privy marks on all their coins moving forward. Yes, yeah, that is pretty much a giveaway. Now, Esmingo, we're going to wait for that payment to go through there. So we'll wait on that one. And Pat Stat. Pat Stat winning the final number 20 giveaway of the night. Again, come join us. We'll give this one a moment for Mingo for their payment to process. And if we have to relist it per Mingo's desire, we can do that. So we'll give it I don't know, 5 minutes tops. We have a buyer giveaway for Friday. Our show on Friday is strictly 100% graded slabs. We will not have any raw coins for the very first time in over 3 years. Blue Ridge Silverhound on whatnot. It's going to be dedicated wholly to graded slabs only. Scott, no problem, my friend. Yeah, I think we'll be giving away a few books too. We got a couple cherry pickers guides. If you guys hadn't gotten them, I would suggest while you can get them now. You could try winning one of these on Friday, but I'm willing to bet we're probably coming up to a point where these are going to, the production is going to stop on these. It's only going to be a matter of time. Prices will go up on them, unfortunately. Um, you know, so we might be rerunning this coin here. So we'll give it again another minute for Mingo. I don't know if you're still here, but let me know if give me go ahead and just rerun this. No pressure whatsoever. Just let me know. The good doctor. See you on Friday. Have a great rest of your week, guys. Again, we'll wait a minute here. Um, Otherwise, peace out, brother man. Good to see you. Scott, I do not. I mean, I can. I had bought a case of I think this one right here with the cents and nickels. I have about half a case. I could sell one on Friday if you want one. Run what? Old birds. A book? Oh, the silver. I have a few of them. So I think for giving back for tonight, you guys have been great. I was a sell one regardless. So um, I'll just sell the next one here, and then if his processes, then I'll sell two tonight, and then save the other one for you old birds on Friday. By the way, I bought like 8 of these, so I have more sitting aside. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and run another one of these. The laser engraved privy 2025s. Again, these are like $275 for this specific one. The early releases, the PSS labeling, which is a rarity on these. Perfect 70 Ultra Cameo. All right, let's go ahead and do this one here. And there you go. That one is live. And we are just selling this one. Again, low mintage, exclusive, kind of like rarity with the NGC labeling. These sell quite high. Again, these are the kind of like the mule or not mule, the pattern or the tester coins for the new laser engraving machines. So these are going to be the future of some of the mint technology. Okay, there you go. For into the nth. And that, my friends, is gonna wrap her up. Thank you, N. Again, we'll be back on Friday with a little bit better time for you guys. 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 Eastern. We'll probably end up selling maybe about 100 slabs. It's going to be a lot of fun. We got a lot of good ones coming up here. Um, Is that first buy? Not a bad one to get there. Yeah, you'll like that one. It's a nice one. All right, guys. I'm out of here. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night and get ready for the Friday show. Big Bill, thank you, sir, for the first. Donna, good night, ma'am. Let's see. We're gonna raid someone. Let's see who's up and around. Hmm. Should we do Martine stacking? We haven't rated him in a good while. Or maybe Apex. I love Apex, by the way. They are awesome. They're blowing it up. Yeah, let's go ahead and raid Apex. All right. Well, I'll see you guys on Friday. Big show coming up. Have a good night.